Chapter 789. Santino noticed it and followed them. The three of them walked into a room. Jace was lying on the bed, and he was barely alive. Wilbur looked at Jean and said slowly, "I can transfer his curse. Your father will regain consciousness, and he can call the shots. Your family won't fall apart from within. That way, I would have fulfilled what I promised you." Wilbur was planning to help the Xanders to the end. However, Yolanda pissed him off. He decided the rest of their problems should be handled by themselves. He did what he had to do, so he completed his mission. Jean was taken aback and asked, "Who will it be transferred to?" "Let me take it," said Santino in a guilty tone while standing on the side. Wilbur looked at him and asked, "Feeling sorry now?" "Sir, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have agreed to Leo Sith from the start," said Santino while lowering his gaze. Wilbur said slowly, "You have a good conscience. I will help you save your family after I save Jace Xander. As for your curse, it's a punishment for your mistake." "Really?" Santino cried emotionally. He looked at Wilbur in a daze. He was grateful to Jace, but he betrayed him. He felt like he deserved to die, but he was worried about the safety of his family. He did not care, as long as he could save his family. Wilbur entered Jace's consciousness with his spirit energy. The sliver of spirit energy took on a physical form in front of Jace's soul flame. He started to reach out to the black runes that surrounded the soul. The runes started to attach themselves to Wilbur's spirit energy after fighting back, and they started to engulf his spirit energy. Wilbur moved out of Jace's consciousness like a retreating wave. The curse followed his spirit energy and attached themselves to his soul tree. They started to emit gray mists to engulf his soul. However, Wilbur's soul tree was immaculate. His soul flame was also burning constantly. It was an intermediate curse, so it barely had any effect on Wilbur. Suddenly, Wilbur started to attack the curse. It was a subconscious attack from Wilbur's soul. Endless silver flames started to burn the gray runes and soon turned them to ashes. Wilbur opened his eyes and looked at Jace. Jace was still unconscious. Santino asked bafflingly, "Sir, where's the curse?" "I transferred it to myself," replied Wilbur nonchalantly. Santino was shocked. He asked, "Didn't we agree for me to endure the curse? It's not fair to you." "Yeah, sir. How could you take on the curse yourself? It's too dangerous," said Jean worriedly. Wilbur said, "It's all right. I can handle a curse of that level." Wilbur started to infuse spiritual energy into Jace as he spoke. Soon, Jace opened his eyes slowly and looked around weakly. "Father, you're awake." Jean emotionally held his father, crying tears of joy. Wilbur said, "He's still weak, so let him rest and eat something nourishing. He'll slowly recover." "Yes, of course. Thank you, sir," Jean said gratefully. Yolanda broke into the room with her sons and scolded. "What are you doing? Santino Webb, how dare you stay here? Are you trying to doom the Xanders?"